Toro the Carnotaurus. The first time we were introduced was during Season 1 Episode 3 of Camp Cretaceous, and some people actually speculate this Carnotaurus to appear in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. With the campers leaving the island, could we expect to see Toro in Season 4? Hello everyone, welcome back to another Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous video, where today we are going to be discussing the future of Toro the Carnotaurus. If you haven't yet done so, do consider pressing that red subscribe button and the bell notification to stay up to date on all of the news regarding Camp Cretaceous, Evolution 2 and Jurassic World Dominion. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. It's safe to say that Toro the Carnotaurus has become a huge fan favourite amongst the viewers of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. With his first introduction in Season 1 episode called Secrets, Toro the Carnotaurus was known as, well, what he's called by Kenji. And we also know that Toro does in fact have a scar on the right hand side of the face, I believe. Now during Season 1 we didn't see too much of Toro, however we did see him very frequently. Season 2 we didn't see much of him, it was mainly about the episode called Brave, which I think was episode 5. Brave was merely an episode where it was more of a filler episode to give Ben a backstory as to what he was really doing without the rest of the campers. During that backstory it actually turns out that he had a duel with Toro until Bumpy came along and rescued Ben. At the same time, Bumpy and Ben teamed up to take on Toro and push Toro off of the cliff. Whilst we see that Toro is injured, we don't see that Toro dies. We are very aware that Toro is in fact moving as the clip cuts. And that was the last we ever saw of Toro the Carnotaurus. So where is this Carnotaurus? Because in Season 3, we didn't see it at all. It is unknown whether or not Toro was alive at this point, as the Carnotaurus was only mentioned by the campers, mainly Ben. And Season 2 might also be the last time we get to see Toro, because Season 3, the campers are finally moving away from Isla Nublar. As we suspect, obviously, there is a potential that they could get pushed back to Isla Sorna all of a sudden, but again, as we said, that's reinventing the wheel, and I don't think the story is going to go like that. So it makes sense to move over to Isla Sorna. And with nobody on Isla Nublar, there is no way they can transfer the dinosaurs back over to Isla Sorna. We speculate that there might be 5 seasons in total for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, with a potential 6th, but I don't know how likely the 6th is going to be. If Toro were to show up, it could be a storyline where they go to Isla Sorna, they finish the story in Isla Sorna, return back to Isla Nublar for Season 5, continue the story there until, let's say, Fallen Kingdom. However, again, that is a few years down the line, so I don't think they're going to mess with that. So after 2015, it is unknown whether or not Toro was alive until 2018. He either died during the eruption of Mount Sibo or was brought to Lockwood Manor with the surviving dinosaurs. But even if the latter were to be the case, it's still unknown whether or not Toro was sold during the Lockwood Manor or fled into the wild with the remaining dinosaurs. Ultimately, his fate remains uncertain. So currently, we don't know if Toro is dead. The only terminology that Ben was using was that Toro has been defeated, the fact that he was able to defeat Toro. But he did not say, oh, we killed Toro and ran away, blah blah blah. He doesn't state anything of the sort, so maybe Toro is alive and okay. Now there is an image of a Carnotaurus that seems to have a cut down its face in the Lockwood Manor. Loads of people are saying that this could be a reference to Toro the Carnotaurus, and the directors and animators of Camp Cretaceous purposely made Toro burn up in that explosion and also have a scar on his face so it could link back to that Carnotaurus in the Lockwood Manor. I believe some people also speculating the similar thing with Bumpy, but we'll get into that for another video. But as for Toro, if it is true, he has been saved in 2018 and was one of the dinosaurs that later ran away into the wild, so maybe we could see Toro in Jurassic World Dominion. I'm pretty sure if we were to see it, loads of kids and loads of fans of Camp Cretaceous are going to be ecstatic and over the moon to see the Carnotaurus appear in the Jurassic World Dominion movie. But yes, currently his fate remains unknown. So hypothetically speaking, if we were to say Toro is that Carnotaurus in Lockwood Manor, what is he going to do for the next couple of years? Now we know the ecosystem is back to normal, there's no sort of Scorpius Rexes running about, we hope, I'm pretty sure they've all died off on Isla Nublar at least, and that ecosystem can reign freely and move on with its life until 2018 when Mount Sibo is set to erupt. Now, Obviously, the Carnotaurus that we see in Fallen Kingdom is on the main land, so Toro the Carnotaurus is picked for selection to move over to Fallen Kingdom. So what is Toro doing? Obviously, he's a dinosaur, he's an animal, he's going to be able to hunt, he's going to be able to kill some gallimimuses and feed off the natural ecosystem, the natural dinosaurs that are there. And then later down the line, when the helicopters swarm in and the boats swarm into Isla Nublar to capture the dinosaurs just before the eruption of Mount Sibo, it's clear that he does get onto the Arcadia, which is the boat, and transported all the way over to Lockwood's Manor. But again, this is all hypothetical for the time being, merely because we don't have too much information about him. Now, Toro, again, I'm pretty sure loads of people absolutely love this Carnotaurus and would love to see him in, let's say, Season 4 or Season 5. Ideally, I don't really want that to happen, primarily because I don't think that'll be really good storytelling, because come to think of it, how is Toro going to move over to Isla Sorna? I don't really see how that's going to make sense. That is if the kids are going to Isla Sorna. All we know so far is that they left the island, and I guess they did that because they didn't know how successful Camp Cretaceous was going to be, so they decided to just leave the island and initially choose Season 3 to be the final point. Maybe they realised it's going to be really good, and actually they decided to change the animation for that final scene in Episode 10 to then allow Season 4 and a possible Season 5 to also happen. So hopefully they do go to Isla Sorna, but if they do, there is no Toro. We won't see Toro until they return back to Isla Nublar, or we won't see him until 2022 Jurassic World Dominion finally releases, and that's when I expect that Toro will probably get announced or be showcased. Because I think it's safe to say that we can insinuate that this Carnotaurus in Lockwood's Manor is the same Carnotaurus that we know and love with the name of Toro. But again, that's all up in the air. Is Toro going to be in Season 4? Probably not. Are we going to see Toro again? It would make sense to incorporate the Carnotaurus back into the Jurassic franchise, one way or another. Maybe Season 5, maybe Jurassic World Dominion. Let's just hope we see a burnt Carnotaurus with a big massive scar going down its snout. Now quickly, before we end off today's video, I just want to encourage you guys to go check out the teaser trailer I made recently. It took me ages to do it, but I actually created my own audio, my own music, and also jumbled some clips together, made an awesome fan-made trailer. So do consider go checking it out, showing it some love. It really would mean a lot. We love doing these teaser trailers on the channel, fan-made ones, because it hypes up the community and I see so many good messages. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like and let me know your thoughts on Toro and whether or not he's alive in the comment section down below. Do consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet done so, but in the meantime, stay safe out there, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.